So last year in 2019, on the 1st of October, I had the opportunity to take part as a student presenter at the Joint International Symposium, Peacebuilding from Asia and the West, in celebration of the 150-year legacies of Mahatma Gandhi. Prior to the actual symposium, I still remember I was only given about 3 days to prepare for a student presenter audition. So I wished I had more time to prepare back then, but I just wanted to cherish the opportunity that I was given with nonetheless, since I really enjoy giving presentations and speeches since I was in primary school, and I decided to compile this video with some footage I have of the actual symposium and my speech titled Prayer for Peace. Yonsei News released a news article on this occasion, and the excerpt on my presentation goes as follows. Claire Sok-in Jung, a freshman student at George Mason University, gave her presentation titled Prayer for Peace. Throughout her talk, she addressed what peace means in the 21st century and stressed that everyone in the global society should attempt to involve the marginalized population. By the end, she referred to Gandhi's original Prayer for Peace as a guideline to sustain peace in our society. Overall, I just intended to let this speech flow from my heart and hope that it can touch a certain audience. Please enjoy the video.
Thank you. Okay, we will move on to the second presentation. The Claire Jung, okay, from George Mason, and she will deliver one presentation about the Gandhi's prayer for peace.
I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and peace. I would like to take this memorable opportunity to be more personal and share characteristics and action which a lot of experienced, strong, and rational people will smugly call ideal. When I proudly proclaim that I'm interested in collaboration of taking creative measures to stand up for human rights or being the voice of the marginalized, when I cry as I watch or even read historical textbooks of people in pain, even when it happened centuries ago, people ask me, is there something going on in her? Wow, you're so emotional, sympathetic, you're so naive, so idealist. Some of you right here in the audience might be thinking the same. To put myself into context, my name is Claire Sok-in Jung. I'm a freshman, a conflict analysis and resolutions major at George Mason University, Korea. I was born into a Christian home in Germany and also spent a significant amount of years in South Africa. This background constantly reminds me of how the irrationally motivated hate and violent systems have caused atrocities and unremovable scars, memories, and deaths. And how peaceful ways, powerful words, looking out for our neighbors and love should be the counterforce. Achieving active peace, and not feeling content with the world just yet. According to Google, peace is a state or a period in which there is no war, or war has ended, or the freedom from disturbance, tranquility. However, although it is a universal concept, it can be said that it is a relative term. Peace is typically pictured when the political wrong is calm. But we forget that violence often starts at social levels. What we need is clear representation and deep analysis of different groups. Not war policies in order to restrain and keep the underdogs quiet so that it appears peaceful. Resolving conflict might require values which are universal but are neglected at policy drafting levels. In an era of globalization which requires acceptance and understanding of differences in cultural, social, ethnical, and religious aspects and languages, peace is maybe even more challenging to achieve in every corner of our lives. The discussions of positive and negative peace and structural violence inspired and conceptualized by one of the principal founders of peace and conflict studies, Jan Galtung, can assist us in truly understanding what peace is and how it can be actively achieved. Remember the humanity we accomplished in the past. Research, speeches, audiences do not change the world unless it is transferred to action. To hear others' needs and to give voice of the voiceless, or to be more accurate, of those who are actually called up in pain, screaming and crying for their lives, but get dampened by a wall called a blind eye, selfishness, indifference, a disconnection, a wall. The words love, friendship, beauty, needs, feelings, unity, and peace. I hope these concepts are not distant to you and not words you feel shy to discuss about. You might have thought that I, a young scholar, am dreaming of a utopia of flowers and rainbows, but maybe Gandhi's name and his legacies can place more emphasis and meaning to the very lines of what is called Gandhi's prayer for peace. Now that we've chewed on it together for a while, please be so kind as to accompany me in reading the following 10 lines out loud. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together in unity and peace. Let us not only repeat Gandhi's words, but echo the positive legacy's impact in our hearts and our actions. Let us work together in unity and peace. Thank you.